let's dive right into this explainer. You know that overwhelming wave of panic that hits right around exam season? The what on earth do I study and when feeling? Well, we've all been there. Today, we're going to completely eliminate that anxiety. We're going to walk through building a totally customized step-by-step revision engine using the Rev1 platform. Here's our Setup to Success roadmap for today. We'll kick things off with getting started and task vaults, then move into building your weekly planner, tracking your daily tasks, looking at the big picture with stats and exams, and finally, we'll wrap up with teacher access and management. All right, let's get right into section 1, getting started and set up. Jumping into the platform at rev1.web.app is honestly incredibly simple. There's no complicated login process. Every student just signs in with their name and a short passcode. You literally just start typing your name, pick it from the drop-down list that pops up, punch in your code, and boom, you're in. And hey, if you don't see your name right away, don't panic. Just ask your teacher to add you. Okay, so once you're logged in, your absolute first move is setting up your subjects. This is super important because it powers a brilliant feature called the Task Vaults. Think of the Task Vault like your ultimate master checklist. It's a reusable, constantly evolving list of every single topic, task, or coverage area you eventually need to conquer for a specific subject. It gets all those swirling, stressful thoughts out of your head and onto a concrete, actionable list. And building this vault is a total breeze. Over on the Planner tab, just click the little gear icon at the top of the subject pool. From there, add each of your subjects. You can even start typing to pull up a specific GCSE or A level, assign it a fun color, and start listing out your tasks. And seriously, don't worry about making it absolutely perfect on day 1. You can easily tweak and add to this vault anytime as your term goes on. Moving right along to section 2, building your weekly planner. So the planner is basically your weekly grid. You've got your days across the top and hours down the side. The real magic here is the tactile drag-and-drop interface. You just grab a colored subject chip from your pool and literally drop it onto a specific day and time slot. Just like that, you've created a dedicated study session. Oh, and if you're doing this on a phone, simply tap the day, then tap the subject. Super easy. Now, once you find a good rhythm, you really shouldn't have to reinvent the wheel every single week, right? That's where these planner tools come in to completely eliminate repetitive admin work. You can use Duplicate Week to instantly copy your whole routine forward into the next week, use Clear Week if you need to wipe the slate clean, or hit Export to save your master plan as a printable PDF. Now for section 3, tracking your daily tasks. Planning is great, but we actually have to do the work, right? Clicking any of those scheduled blocks on your grid opens up a pop-up, which is essentially your control center for that specific session. From here, you can strike through completed tasks, tweak your planned minutes, or, and this is great, hit copy to next hour to instantly roll a block along with any incomplete tasks right into your very next free time slot. When you're in the Action Editor, you can write out your own tasks or pull them straight from that task vault we built earlier. But what if you're staring at the screen with total study block? We've all been there. Just hit the little sparkle icon. That's the Suggest for Me AI tool, and it will instantly generate tailored study ideas for that specific subject. It is an absolute lifesaver when you know you need to study but have literally zero idea where to start. Now, I get it. Sometimes looking at a massive weekly grid can make your heart race a bit. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just click over to the Agenda tab. This view snaps your focus strictly to today. It gives you a really clean, scrolling day-by-day checklist where you can tick off immediate tasks and see any looming exams. It keeps you beautifully grounded in the present moment. All right, let's zoom out for section 4, big picture with stats, exams, and overviews. Okay, it's time for the ultimate accountability check. The Stats tab. This strips away all the illusions and directly compares what you plan to do against what you actually got done. Looking at the dashboard, that light bar represents your ambition, your planned time. But that solid bar sitting right on top of it, that's your reality. That is your actual completed time. When you start comparing these bars side by side across all your different subjects, the truth really comes out. Look, we all have that one subject we secretly try to avoid, right? If your light bar is towering but the solid completed bar is tiny, well, you've officially caught yourself procrastinating. But the good news is, now you know exactly where you need to dedicate your focus next week. To keep all of this hard work properly targeted, you'll want to head over to the Exams tab. Here, you can filter by your specific academic program and literally tick the exact papers you're going to sit. Doing this is like magic. It automatically injects those crucial dates directly into your agenda. This lets you seamlessly count down the days and actually reverse engineer your prep around real-world deadlines. When you really want that epic bird's eye view of everything, the Overview tab generates a continuous, printable roadmap of your entire master plan. And here is the really smart part. It automatically hides empty weeks where you have nothing scheduled. So you get this perfectly condensed, distraction-free timeline that you can print out and pin right above your desk without wasting a bunch of paper on empty gaps. So that pretty much covers the complete student journey. But what if you're the one pulling the strings behind the scenes? Are you a teacher managing a bunch of student accounts? Well, let's shift gears completely because Rev1 has an incredibly powerful toolkit built explicitly for educators. Which brings us to our final part, Section 5, Teacher Access and Management. By selecting Teacher Access at the main login screen and popping in a specific teacher passcode, you unlock a highly secure administrative dashboard. From in here, you get a complete bird's eye view of every single student. You can instantly reveal forgotten passcodes with just one click, or even jump directly into any individual student's overview to audit their progress and manage their details. It's super intuitive. And please forget about manual data entry. If you need to onboard a whole class at once, the CSV import tool is absolutely going to be your best friend. You literally just paste or upload a simple spreadsheet of student names and passcodes. The system is smart enough to ignore headers and any duplicate names. It gives you a live preview of the count, and it generates your entire roster instantly. What about the start of a new school year? Batch resetting is an absolute lifesaver for this. You just select your class using the tick boxes, hit reset passcodes, and boom, you instantly generate fresh, secure codes for everyone in a matter of seconds. You can choose totally randomized codes, or if it's easier, set one shared code just to get everyone started on day one. Okay, I need you to heed a very critical security warning here. Because of server protection, new passcodes are displayed exactly once. I repeat, once. The very moment you reset or import, you absolutely must copy or download that passcode list immediately. If you accidentally reload the page before downloading that CSV file, those unique codes are gone forever. So definitely keep that in mind. And there you have it, the complete blueprint for turning academic chaos into a calculated winning strategy. By building out those task vaults and mapping your weeks, you aren't just blindly studying anymore. You are quite literally engineering your own success. So your personalized setup is ready to go. Log in, take control, and ask yourself, when the exam clock finally starts ticking, will you be panicking or will you be perfectly prepared?